Let me say something right now. The whole world is looking at history.
Only my true wrestling fans can understand. Man, WrestleBrainia. Only my true wrestling fans can understand. WrestleBrainia. Only my true wrestling fans can understand. WrestleBrainia. Let's get it. WrestleBrainia. Once again,
yes.
Buckfive, S.O.B, shooting this shit about wrestling. What's the next topic, S.O.B? What we talking about now?
I guess we can talk about tag teams.
Tag teams? Like,
yeah, favorite, like your favorites, your least
okay.
favorite, whatever, you know.
Just tag. We just gonna talk tag teams.
Yeah.
Okay. Best, worst, just whatever. Tag team.
I never liked Demolition.
I was about to say that. Yo, you took it right. You snatched it out my mind. Like, yo, I was gonna say it just like that too. I never liked Demolition. I'ma still say it anyway.
I ain't like their bondage clothing.
They was dressed like S&M whores.
Yeah, little bondage stuff.
Come to the ring.
It was two of them, then it was like three of them, right?
Crush.
That happened?
It was Axe and Smash.
Was the original, then Crush came. Yeah.
Here come the Axe.
Good old Clone Crush.
And here come the Smash. Yeah. I still remember the theme song though. The Demolition, walking disaster.
I mean, I didn't like when they was cool to have around though, cause you had LOD.
Yeah.
So you know they had somebody to beat up.
There was like a knockoff LOD.
Yeah, very knockoff.
Kind of like a knockoff Road Warriors.
Yeah.
They was dressed crazy. Yo, even as a kid, I couldn't get into how. I just hated how they was dressed. I just didn't like them.
Yeah, I was never a fan of. I never really liked either one of them.
Nah.
Then one of them become Repo Man.
Yeah.
That disaster. That was like during that era where events always had like people having jobs and shit.
Yeah.
As a wrestling gimmick, like Dumpster Man and.
We might have touched on that before, I think.
I think we did.
That Dumpster Man?
Yeah, Dumpster Man.
Dumpster Man. Duke the Dumpster Man.
Waste management gimmick.
Sanitation gimmick. Man, he wore wrestlers covered in work uniforms.
Yeah.
Clocking in.
Like, nah, that kind of shit was not needed. Like, just let people be themselves.
Like, why you gotta be a trash man or a clown?
Or a farmer. I think they had a farmer. Phineas Godwin.
Phineas,
like a farmer,
they had
a hog farmer.
Yeah, Henry and Phineas.
Like, just strange gimmicks.
It was
dentist. Kane was a dentist.
He was. Isaac Yankem DDS. And I don't know how we got here from tag teams, but we did.
Yeah.
We took a left turn.
Well, as far as tag, I like the Hardy Boys, the Attitude Era.
Oh, hell yeah. Team Extreme.
Hardy Boys, when they was having all those crazy ass matches with the Dudleys and Edge and Christian. Like, that's the two more teams that I liked a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely was the three best teams of that era.
The Triple Threat TLC match was historic.
Yeah, that was
iconic.
You never seen nothing.
That match was everything. You never really seen another Triple Threat tag match like that since. You know what I mean? That thing had a crazy impact on the industry. That was something to see. And Jeff Hardy is a fucking madman.
Yeah, he is. That's why I love him though.
Jeff Hardy is crazy.
Doing stuff that nobody was doing.
The charismatic enigma.
Putting his life on the line. Serious, man. I wouldn't do none of that shit.
I mean, jumping off of 20 feet and landing dead on his ass bone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dead on his ass bone, man. For our entertainment. Oh yeah, that goes without saying. I was getting to that.
Yeah, I figured.
S.O.B just showed me a picture of the Hart Foundation, but my admiration for Bret the Hitman Hart goes without saying. It's well documented. So I mean, I could talk about them real quick. I was most
I was a little boy.
I was a little
in front of the TV.
I was just a young sap Sat in front of the old RCA floor model. Nah, I was hype as shit when they beat oh man, I can't. They beat Demolition, right, for the tag belts.
Mm-hmm.
This was SummerSlam. What year was that?
Don't make me lie.
I wanna say 91? Something like that?
Yeah, probably.
Something like that?
1990.
Yeah. No, it was a 2 out of 3 falls match. That's what it was. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match. The Hart Foundation won the titles. SummerSlam. And I think the year after that, SummerSlam, Bret Hart won the Intercontinental title, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
That was 91, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
We show. We can't be wrong on WrestleBrainia. They're gonna tear us up in the comments. They're gonna say they know they shit. They think they know everything.
I know enough shit.
They think they know. They said they know everything. They're gonna tear us up.
I never said I know everything.
They're gonna say you don't know nothing.
I don't know everything.
Nah,
I know something.
we know a considerable
I know enough.
amount of things. We have a wealth of knowledge. How'd you feel about the Rockers?
Well, I actually liked them.
Mm-hmm.
I liked them. It actually broke my heart seeing Jannetty get thrown through that glass by Michaels.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for that.
That
and that was like
was
the first
crazy.
time I seen the super kick.
It was betrayal.
Yeah.
In its purest.
Yeah,
as a kid, that was something that you had to take it in.
Like, that's not the kind of stuff they was doing early yet.
That was like the first taste of Attitude Era.
Yeah, that was a different level of violence.
Shawn Michaels had the leather jacket on, super kicked him. And tossed him.
He looked like a true rebel. Like he really was leaving the Rockers behind.
Yeah, all the way, all the way.
Like, there's no coming back from that shit.
When he threw him through the barbershop window, my heart broke a little bit.
I mean, but it was all for
my
the
heart
best.
broke a little bit.
Definitely for the best.
Hey.
He had HBK out of that.
Yeah.
Shit.
And Jannetty.
Fuck the Rockers.
And Jannetty died.
Oh shit! No, he didn't. He did not. Not for really.
No. Nah, he didn't.
Sitting here thinking like, damn, niggas do be kicking the bucket, man.
No, he didn't die.
Nah, he's not one of them.
Can we get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break?
Still on the subject of tag teams. No particular thing, whether good, bad, but it's just tag teams. Did you like? One of my favorites was the Road Warriors / Legion of Doom. They was one of the best ever tag teams. I mean, I remember watching
Hawk and Animal.
I remember watching the old NWA, the World Championship Wrestling, and the Speds, as you like to call them, the jobbers. They used to trash them motherfuckers. I seen Animal take this dude, and I mean, he captured, like, suplexed him dead on his fucking side of his head and neck. Like, for true. They showed the replay. That shit was real. They ain't give a fuck about the Speds.
Nah, they didn't. That was their job, though, to take extra punishment.
They took
high level
yo,
career-ending punishment.
I mean,
if it happened, it happened punishment.
And they was all in for like $10.
Nothing safe about it.
Not at all.
Like when they would hit people with their finisher, the clothesline.
No, you would land wherever. They just the Doomsday Device.
Doomsday Device. There you go. God damn, I could not think of that.
Mm-hmm.
But that one, sometimes they would hit it and it didn't look that bad. But there was sometimes they would hit it and the motherfucker would flip over and land on his head and neck and it didn't matter. They pin him. You're supposed to though. You're supposed to pin him. I also like I like when they put like two superstars, like two big superstars together
Oh
Make a
yeah.
tag team like two
Okay.
known
You wanna
people
talk
already.
like collect like the Rock and Sock
Yeah,
connection.
like that kind of
shit.
Like brothers,
that.
brothers of destruction.
Oh yeah, that's one of the classic duos. I guess you get like a best of both worlds.
They had like some crazy matches with each other. Brothers of Destruction, I'm talking about. And then when they came together and was just trashing people together, like that was, it's kind of beautiful.
Yeah,
It's kind of devastating.
it strengthened their bond as brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It made them seem, even though we know damn well they're not brothers, it made them seem like brothers.
I like who you mentioned though, Rock and Sock connection. That's a good one too.
Nigga, that's one of
That
those
was very different.
oddball combinations you would never even thought of.
Mm-mm.
But it worked. It worked, and it was
Very well.
funny as shit. Really funny as shit.
Very well.
Rock and Sock.
Who else they put together in life? Mega Powers.
Oh yeah.
Was it Hogan and Macho Man?
Hogan and Macho Man and Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I think they was both meaning it. Macho was mad.
Oh, man, you think?
I think they both. I think maybe probably.
On the sneak, because Elizabeth did end up leaving him for Macho Man for Jesus, who did she leave him for?
Lex Luger.
Lex Luger. There you go.
Yeah.
You talk about the Steiners?
Nah, that was the Steiner brothers. That's another one. Another brother tag team. That's because we had got on the subject of putting, I guess, two singles people together. But,
yeah, there you go.
but yeah, Steiner brothers. That was another one. Dogface Gremlin and Big Papa Pump.
Yeah,
the future Big Papa Pump. Who else, man?
Well, we talked about brothers. You got to talk about Harlem Heat. Actual brothers.
Actual brothers.
Brothers. Just brothers.
You got Harlem Heat. You got Doom. Ron Simmons and Bush Reed.
Yeah, that's another one.
Back in the day, you had Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson. They tag. You want to talk about brothers tag teaming?
I like the Outsiders. I don't know how I could not think of them.
Mm-hmm.
The Outsiders. That was some other shit. They popped up on WCW.
Changed the game.
Yeah, I was like,
Game changers. For real, for real.
they made wrestling like very, very entertaining.
Yeah.
Just like overnight.
Another thing we
It was always popular, but it was just like overnight. It was like, oh shit. So they in competition with each other.
Yeah.
These two brands.
made it pretty. They made that shit like
It was clear.
immediate impact.
It was clear that they was in competition at that point.
You know, Vince Kite peed himself a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I would have too.
Probably a
shit.
lot. He probably peed himself a lot when he
Yes,
saw that.
It could have definitely been shoe on the other foot, like Eric Bischoff on Monday Night Raw, talking about how billionaire Ted bought that shit for pennies on the dollar.
That could have been the case.
Yeah, that could definitely have been the case. So.
But see, they mishandled that shit.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
mishandled.
they got too arrogant over in WCW.
They got arrogant, and WWE capitalized on it.
But shit.
The 420 friendly WrestleBrainia.
Mm-hmm.
Reporting to you live from California, where everything is legal. Nah.
Yes. And sometimes in Colorado and Seattle.
Everywhere where it's legal. That's where we broadcast WrestleBrainia from. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Everywhere where it was legal. Anyway, still on the subject of tag teams. Teams that were brought together though, we forgot to mention like Chris Jericho and Big Show. They were a tag team. Went to Jericho Show. You remember that? They was a tag team.
I love their music.
Oh, they merged the two
when
musics
they
together.
actually like remade the music, not when they like had their
when they
played and then Jericho's a play, but when they
made an actual
merged
theme
them,
song for it. Yeah, that shit was alright.
like, that shit was dope.
Who else got brought together? Oh, you know who?
Miz and Show.
Miz and Show. You know who got brought together that was kind of ill? Rated RKO.
Yeah, that was decent.
Edge and Orton when they was a tag team. That was alright. I'm trying to remember who they were feuding with. Who the hell were they beefing with?
Was it DX? When DX came back, was it that?
Was it? Cause they was beefing with the Spirit Squad, and was it them?
I think
Rated
so.
RKO. I think it
If
was.
I ain't mistaken.
Rated RKO and DX. Pretty sure that was who it was. Had to go into our research computer,
the archives.
into the WrestleBrainia supercomputer 9000, and look into it real quick. But yeah, but I mean, like back in the day, I mean, when I was a young boy, tag team wrestling was like one of my maybe my favorite thing. I used to like tag teams, maybe the best back then.
Yeah.
Shit, man, you had so many tag teams though. The British Bulldogs,
I mentioned
the Killer Bees.
I mentioned the Miz.
They was alright.
I remember Miz and Morrison had a tag team that was pretty nice for a while. They always had the belts.
Miz and Morrison, yeah, they did.
I didn't think Miz would come out to be the Shawn Michaels of the tag team. But,
Me neither.
you know, that's how that happened.
Me neither.
Miz, he could talk all fucking day. So you know, he kind of put himself over with his personality.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he was good in ring too. So you know, it worked out.
Nice, solid in-ring performer is The Miz.
I do like The Miz, and I respect where the fuck he came from. He used to do that shit on the real world, wrestling around the house and shit.
Yeah.
They used to try clowning.
Honestly,
He showed all them motherfuckers.
I always, as funny as it sounds though, I always think of him like he's one of the testaments to, like, you know, you believe in yourself. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do.
Yeah, man.
And you can do what you want in this life. Like, he's a testament to that
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? I think of him often when I think of, like, you know, trying to overcome shit and try to achieve shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely think of him because look where he came from. Like you said, real world house,
Real world MTV.
running around talking about he the Miz and
they used to try clowning.
clown him heavy. I like to see where they at now.
Yeah, they ain't WWE champ and shit like that. And they're the Continental champ all the time and million-time tag champ. Like he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Miz is a Hall of Famer. They can't get around that.
Like he didn't he didn't get there and then just like flounder.
Nah, you love him.
Get beat up and then like just not in the company no like Maven. Like, he wasn't Maven.
Maven.
If anyone remembers Maven, but he wasn't like that. Like he actually got in that motherfucker and
Maven.
And
His
made
eyebrows
a
were
name,
crazy.
Made a spot for himself.
Did you like the Nasty Boys?
No,
The Nasty Boys.
I didn't like.
I wasn't a Nasty Boys fan.
I didn't like the Bushwhackers either.
They were nasty.
They were novelty.
They were nasty.
I guess it was good for novelty, but I never liked them.
They want to come licking on you and shit.
I didn't like
I'm
seeing
cool.
them.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with getting licked by the toothless, whatever.
Yeah, like Bushwhackers. Just hillbilly types, I guess.
They were the sheep herders before they were the bushwhackers. But actually, before they were the bushwhackers, though, they used to have like these rough ass.
Remember that one?
They were in NWA. They used to have these bloody matches and shit.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Well, shit, man, I need to go back and see when they got used serious. Was they like serious? A serious tag team?
Yeah, they wasn't like
fucking around.
But you know, everybody that comes to Vince, he want to clown you.
He likes to make you a fool, like Red Rooster.
Red Rooster.
And shit like that. And
Dusty.
He tried to put polka dots on Dusty.
He threw polka dots on Dusty. Like,
made his son Gold Dust, and he made that work though. Gold Dust was live.
Then you made Stardust, like you
clowning
people.
What do you got against the Rhodes family?
You know,
I have to look into that one.
It got to be some deep rooted history. It's probably like centuries old history between them two families or something. I don't know. And he had it out for them for some reason though.
Yeah.
But tag teams, I mean,
I like Los Guerreros.
Eddie and Chavo.
Lie, cheat, and steal. Like all that shit was decent.
Mm-hmm. Eddie and Chavo.
That was different. Just thought I'd mention that one.
Yeah, I mean, Chavo was okay.
I didn't care for him as a solo wrestler.
Yeah, when he was with Eddie, I definitely liked him better.
I liked him with Eddie though. As a solo wrestler, I don't know.
You're like, oh man. Hey man, why don't you guys just up and quit watching Empire? Man, you know who we forgot to mention? Booker T and Goldust. You mentioned Goldust,
Oh man.
you just maybe Booker T and Goldust were a tag team,
Yeah, they were.
and they were crazy together. That was actually entertaining too.
They had the belts, didn't they? Didn't they win the titles together?
They did. Sting and Lex Luger.
I don't like Lex Luger.
Back in the day, I wasn't a big fan of Lex Luger either, but
I don't like Lex Luger.
back then, I mean,
personally.
that was a pretty good pairing for back in the day, though.
I was not a fan of Lex Luger.
No, I never was either, though. I never was a big Lex Luger fan for some reason, and he had like everything like that a little kid wrestling fan would like, you would think, but I could never really get into him like that.
Me neither.
Never could get into him like that.
He reminded me of like an '80s actor or something.
Yeah,
like a Swayze, or like some kind of lifeguard. On the beach, or like one of them type of movies or some shit. I don't know. I just didn't like him.
Oh, you know who was good in WCW? When it was Brian Pillman, it was Pillman and Austin. When he was stunning Steve Austin, Hollywood Blondes.
Yeah.
Hollywood Blondes. I liked them back in the day.
Too.
Hollywood Blondes, they was nice. They was nice. You forget about them.
I liked Pillman in general. I
Yeah,
always thought he was underrated.
Way underrated. Brian Pillman?
Yeah.
Way underrated, man. Flying Brian was that dude.
Yeah, he was nice.
He was that dude. He really was, and we all know
He played a good villain too.
he had the villain face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he looked like he was
crazy,
psychopath.
like that crazy look in his eye.
Like, he would have worked real well in like the Attitude Era, the meat of the Attitude Era.
Yeah,
they could have used him well.
Yeah, that was a shame. Another rest in peace.
Yeah,
Flying Brian Pillman, and of course, Stunning Steve became the ringmaster, and we was never heard from again. Anyway. Tag teams.
Never heard from again, my ass.
Tag teams. We still the subject of tag teams.
Only heard from again.
Never heard from the ringmaster again.
Shit, that is Stone Cold Steve Austin. What you talking about? Just for those who don't realize this.
A lot of people forget that though.
That is Stone Cold.
A lot of people forget that he was the ringmaster, and he came in with Ted DiBiase with that belt. With that $1 million championship. People forget that he was his first feud I think was with Savio Vega.
Yeah, I think it was.
That's where,
like his first real feud.
That's where Stone Cold was at with it. Savio Vega was his first feud.
Vega.
Mm-hmm.
Shoo.
Yeah. We gave y'all our take and our opinion on a bunch of tag teams. Trying to think. I mean, I know it's a bunch that we missed. There's been there's so much wrestling to try to remember. You can only retain with so much to make room for the new stuff.
Yeah, really.
World's greatest tag team.
Oh man,
Haas and Benjamin.
Haas and
Benjamin, Team
nice.
Angle. They was the shit too.
He was nice.
They was nice too. Let me see. Trying to think like I never was a fan of like the Smoking Guns. I ain't like Billy and Bart.
Mm-hmm.
Billy and Bart Gunn. I was never a big fan of the Smoking Guns.
Not like them.
Nah, Smoking Guns. Nah.
See, I never liked Bart Gunn. Is what the
Billy,
problem was.
Yeah, Billy Gunn. I never had a problem
Billy
with.
Billy Gunn's pretty cool, but
Bart.
I liked Lay Cool. They was a tag team. As
Oh,
far as I'm concerned.
Michelle McCool and Layla.
Two fine asses.
Oh yeah, you're not enough for me.
Yeah.
You know, just another man in love with me. Yeah.
That's the best. But yeah,
they was the shit though.
It was nice though.
Oh,
They
man.
talk good shit.
Yeah. And once again, we like to thank y'all for tuning in And we thank y'all for the support from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
The very bottom of our hearts. Coming all the way from under the ring with this love. Coming from under the ring with it like a steel chair.
Like a fire extinguisher.
Like a fire extinguisher of love.
To the face.
Yeah, but yeah, so that was tag teams, whatever.
And random shit.
Yeah, and please join us for the next episode next week. It's Buckfive,
S.O.B.
WrestleBrainia,
Thanks
the
for listening.
WrestleBrainia podcast, and we gonna get with y'all next time. In the meantime,
Let's watch a Royal Rumble.
let's watch a Royal Rumble, and y'all listen to the podcast and just keep being wrestling fans and keep it alive. There you
And
go.
spread the word so we can do more of these because they're fun to do.
So we can keep doing this and keep doing it for y'all and just keep it going forever and ever.
3 Profit.